I was unwanted. My mother attempted to get rid of me before I was even born. She tried the traditional self-induced abortion method, which was a common way to terminate a pregnancy at that time. Unfortunately, I held on tight, and so I lived. However, things changed when I got out of my mother's womb. I was loved and cared for as if no abortion attempt happened. We are 9 children in the family, me being the youngest. Growing up in a large family wasn't easy. People talked negatively about us, especially to my parents. But none of this I experienced since things changed when we grew up. My older siblings finished college, got a job, and they lived their life. Not to brag, but my parents' children were all good looking, except for me. That's why I was always teased by my other siblings and our neighbors. They called me names and teased me about my dark complexion and my weight. I met this old woman in her late 70s whose eyes were getting blurry and blurry each day. She visited our house and had a lengthy conversation with my mother, who then introduced us one by one to the old woman. When it was my turn, the old woman told my mother that I will become a beautiful woman someday. And I was only 7 years old at the time. Despite knowing that her vision was already failing, I believed in what she said, and it gave me hope. Now that I'm grown up, I notice that I have truly become a beautiful woman. Maybe not so much on the outside, but the inside. The Lord has done a mighty work in me, and had I not known Christ and accepted Him as the Lord of my life, I would have lived a vindictive, full of hatred, and hopeless life. I know what I have gone through is no comparison to what you are going through right now. I don't feel your physical pains and your hurts, but just trust God. Of course, I have no way of knowing what the future holds for you. You may lose your dreams, your hopes. You may lose your relationships that you have cultivated over the years. All losses are painful. But I tell you, it's not random. It's all a part of His plan. God is a sovereign God. We're not going to understand everything that happens, but just have faith. Faith is trusting God when life doesn't make sense. God doesn't take us in a straight line. There'll be twists and turns, but they're all part of His plan. So I'm asking you today to trust Him unconditionally. If you do this, I believe and I declare that God is going to work out His plan for your life. He can turn negative situations around and take you to the fullness of your destiny.